Good morning. You guys, guess what? We made it all the way through October. It is now November. We have a whole new month, which means we have all new fun things to learn. We have a whole new subject we're studying. We learned all about pumpkins, and now we are going to start learning about some November things. We're going to be learning about some turkeys. We're going to be learning about scarecrows and leaves and all things fall. It's going to be awesome. But I'm so happy you're here. I have my cheeseburger hat on because I haven't worn it in a while. And look at this, to show you. Miss Elia sent me this mug, and look at it. It's as big as my face. I always tell you I need more coffee. Look at that. That's like a week's worth of coffee in there, baby. Thank you, Miss Elia. That's so sweet. You guys spoil me rotten. I love you all so much. So let's get started. We have some fun things to do. You will need, hold on, I better move. Look at this. And I got a cute turkey. You guys are so sweet to me. You give me the best stuff. We are gonna do a leaf rubbing. So I'm gonna show you a little bit how to do it, and then we'll take a little break and I'll let you try it yourself. Does that sound good? But you will need a piece of paper. So I already have my piece of paper. And a white one if you have it. It works a little bit better. And then you'll need to go out into your yard, woo, and collect some leaves. All right, if you can find like green leaves still, this will work better for what we're going to do. But if you can only find ones that are all brown and drying out, then that's fine too, okay? But here's what you do. You take your leaf and you're gonna put it under your paper. So you can just lay it down on your table. I'm just gonna show you up here. And then watch what happens. You take your crayon, we call it a leaf rubbing, because look, you're gonna rub your crayon and you go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And you keep going. Oh, you see what's starting to happen? Let me show you. Let me zoom it up to you. Look at that. Do you see how the leaf comes through? It's kind of like magic. Isn't that awesome? And then, guess what? Hold on. I'm going to zoom you up really close to me because I want to show you something else. So you ready for this? If you have markers, here's another super cool thing you can do. You take your leaf and find an area that your adult says is okay, because we don't want to make a huge mess, because this one's a little bit messier. But you take your marker and you can color on your leaf like a different pattern. All right, so I'm gonna decorate my leaf just by putting my marker on it, okay? And you're gonna paint your leaf. Do you see how I did that? Or paint. You're gonna color. Whew! I need to get that big mug out again. Then watch what you do. You slide it under and put it down, and then you're gonna push and rub it. Rub, rub, rub. Remember I said this was leaf rubbing. Leaf rubbing art. You rub, 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 rub. And then, are you ready for this magic? Okay, so I rubbed my leaf really good. Now watch. Oh! Isn't that so cool? And you can just do it again and again and again. And you just do all these little leaf prints and leaf rubbing. So you could try it the crayon way, or the marker way, or both, because it's so much fun. But isn't that kind of a cool little activity that you can do with leaves? I thought that was pretty cool. And don't forget to click on all of your lids, okay? Let's click on those lids. But before you go do your super cool leaf rubbing, I also wanted to talk about, last week we did it super quick because it was Halloween, but we did learn the letter R says and we did it so fast because it was kind of a crazy Halloween week. So I just wanted to go back and review a couple of the letters with you guys, okay? So this is R, and it says like a robot. Make your arms like a robot. And then we have the letter P, F, B, 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 B. A, A, M, M. S, S. T, 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 T. And then we have a new letter this week. I'm so excited. Our new letter is L. And you do it like a licking line. You gotta use your L. Lick, 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 lick. Oh. Good job, you guys. And then our poem, you're gonna do this one another day, but I want to read it to you. It says, L is for logs, L is for locks, L is for lion who licks and talks. Isn't that cute? So our letter L, and then to go along with our letter L, you're also going to do our letter L page, okay? So by now, you're probably getting pretty good at this, right? You're gonna color it, you're gonna find it, you're gonna trace it, and then you're gonna listen, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna listen for that oh sound on your L, okay? And as you're making your L's, they're actually pretty easy, okay? All you have to do for your big mama L is a straight line down and a straight line over. And that's kind of little. Let me make it bigger for you guys. You're so smart. Watch this. So you're going to go, big mama L goes straight line down, a big tall line, and then you go over at the bottom. Kind of looks like a foot. That's your big L. Pretty easy, right? And then a little L, watch this, is just a straight line. And the crazy thing is it kind of looks like a number 1. Isn't that silly? So the letter L is pretty easy to do. And the baby L likes to look like a number 1. But straight line down and over, and the little L is a straight line. So when you're doing your L paper, it's just down and over, down and over. And then when you do your baby L's, it's just line, line, line. That should be super easy. Okay, so let's do this. I want you to go do your leaf print art and your letter L paper. And then when you come back, we are gonna talk about our weather journal. This would be awesome, okay? So go ahead, hit pause. Hello, welcome back. All right, I am so excited. This is something new. Do you remember last month we were talking about the weather and we went over it? Like each day we kind of sang our song, what's the weather, what's the weather? Well now, hopefully your adult printed off your weather journal for you, okay? And we are gonna start doing something like a kindergartner, because you guys are so smart. If you open your book, in your weather journal, you should have a page that looks like this. And this is called a weather graph. And it has a bunch of squares, and then it has some pictures down at the bottom and some words down at the bottom. So you need to be on this page. And what you're gonna do is, down at the bottom, it says sunny, cloudy, snowy, stormy, rainy, windy. Isn't that cool? And then each day we're gonna look outside and we're gonna color it. So if it's sunny, we would color 1 sunny square. If it was cloudy, we would color 1 cloudy square. So whatever the day is, we have sunny, cloudy, snowy, stormy, rainy, windy. So like today, when I look out, I can see the sun. But I'm gonna look careful and I don't really see very many clouds. Okay, so it could be different where you're at, okay? We all live in different places. You don't live in my house, okay? So look out that window, have an adult help you, and you can decide. And you can pick whatever color you want. I'm gonna choose red, and I'm gonna color, oh, it kind of turned out pink. This is more of a pink, I guess. But I'm gonna color 1 square for today. And then I'm done, okay? Don't color anything else. We only do 1 square each day. And after a couple of days, we'll be able to look at the data that we're collecting on our graph. And we'll be able to talk all about the super cool math and science stuff. Okay, so right now we're just gonna collect that data and write down what kind of weather we have, okay? So just look at what's the one kind you have. If you have a sunny day like me, color one sunny square and then stop, okay? The next page you'll need is your weather report. So you're gonna turn to your page that has your weather report. Are you ready? And this part's gonna be super fun. Look at this. It says the season is, and we have summer, winter, fall, and spring. Right now, our month is November and we are fall. So you're gonna take your crayon and you're gonna color, or your pencil or marker, whatever you have, and you're gonna color fall. You're gonna color that leaf. All right, it is fall. And then we're gonna write down the temperature. And temperature means like hot and cold. We're gonna see how hot it is or how cold it is today, okay? And guess what? The cool thing is on my watch, it'll tell me that it's 53 degrees. So it's kind of right in the middle. Not too hot, not too cold. So we're gonna write 53. I'm gonna switch to my marker so you can see it better. But that goes down and a bump is a 5 and a 3. And you can have your adult help you, or you can hit pause if you need to. But you're gonna write 53, a 5 and a 3. Or if you look, maybe you live somewhere else and maybe it's warmer or colder, you could write that number too. I'll leave it up to you, okay? All right, and then it says the sky looks like, ooh, we need to draw a picture. So for me today, I'm gonna draw a big sunshine because it is a beautiful day here. And I'm gonna color it in. That's what my sky looks like. And maybe if I wanted to, I could even color the background blue because the blue skies are so pretty today. And the next part says it's a great day to wear. So you're gonna look at it and think, today, is it a great way to wear sunglasses? Well, it's pretty sunny out. I bet we could color those sunglasses. Okay, how about mittens? Do I need mittens today? Probably not. It's not very cold out. What about flip-flops? It might be too cold for flip-flops. Or a scarf. We could wear a scarf today. Or maybe a hat. I do have on my hamburger hat. Or an umbrella. It's not raining. We don't need an umbrella. How about ice skates? It's not cold enough for ice skates. How about a sun hat? Maybe we could maybe wear a sun hat. Or your backpack. Maybe it's a good day to go for a walk or go to school. I'm gonna color the backpack. That would be a good thing to wear. All right, and then the weather, you're gonna look at it. Is it sunny, cloudy, snowy, rainy, stormy, windy? And I'm gonna color that sunshine. It's nice and sunny today. Okay, and then the fun part is, down here it says, I predict tomorrow will be. And predict means you have to think about something and come up with like an opinion or an idea or something that you're thinking about. You're gonna say, I predict tomorrow it will be snowy. But it might not be snowy. It'll probably be what? Because when you predict something, you want to guess as best that you can. Okay, so you want to think about it. Like, do you really think it's gonna snow tomorrow? Probably not, right? I bet a really good prediction would be that it's sunny again tomorrow. I bet it's similar to today. Does that make sense? So over here, you can either draw a picture, you could draw a sun and say, I predict it'll be sunny. Or maybe where you live, you get lots of rain. So maybe you'd predict that it would be rainy. That would be a really good guess. That's what you can do your prediction, okay? And we're gonna write, I'm gonna write the word sunny, S-U-N-N-Y. And the cool thing is, your adult can also help you with some weather word charts. I have this for you too. Look at this. If you didn't know how to spell the word sunny, look at that sun, sunny. And there's more words on there for you too. Okay, so you can use that to kind of help you fill out your journal. All right, and guess what? We did it. This is a total kindergarten thing, and you did your first weather journal. I am so proud of you. So that was probably a lot of work on your brain. So here's what I'm gonna have you do. we're gonna take a little break. And while we're gone, I wanna see if you can have your adult help you, but you should have this ABC game that you can play, do your literacy centers, maybe your adult has something else for you to do, and then you could do your letter L song or some other silly songs, maybe practice counting to 100, do something that kind of gets your brain up and moving, okay? And then when you come back, we're gonna talk about some numbers, okay? So go ahead and hit pause. Hello, welcome back. All right, I hope you were able to get some wiggles out, okay? Maybe you did those silly songs or literacy centers. That would be amazing, okay? So, a lot of learning. I bet your brains are getting sore, but we can do this, okay? You guys are such smarty pantses. But we are gonna talk about, we can start learning about numbers. Remember how you gotta put all those, we learned all of our colors, all of those are in your brain. We were learning about shapes last month, those are in your brain. Now we're gonna start putting some numbers in your brain and get really good at counting, really good at writing our numbers, really good about showing how many there are, that sort of thing, okay? You're gonna be so smart after this. But today, we're gonna talk about the number 0, okay? So that is what I have on my page. It kind of looks like a circle or maybe the letter O, but we're gonna do the number 0. So look at this. When I have 1 Munster, that's what it looks like. Or if I have 2 unicorns, that's what it looks like. But what does 0 mean? We have 0, nothing, nada, none. So that would be like this, watch. How many unicorns am I holding? 0. How many ice creams do I have in my hand? 0. How many hippopotamuses do I have in my hands? 0. Okay, now how many markers do I have in my hands? I have 1 marker, right? But when we're talking about 0, it means nothing. Okay, so I have this page for you and it's gonna be so silly, but watch this. So we're gonna practice writing our zeros, and that's just so similar to a circle. Look at this. You're just gonna kind of go circle around 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Easy peasy. And then you can also color your 0. And then it says color 0 squares. So if I want to color 0, that means I don't color any, right? I want 0 coloring. 0, none. And then on my 10 frame, it says color 0. Do I do anything? Nope, I want 0, not a none, nothing. Okay? And then over here, we're gonna find the zeros. So then I'm just gonna color them. You could scribble on them, but you wanna find all the silly zeros because sometimes zeros look a little bit different. Oh dear, it's hard to see with my brown, isn't it? Okay, but you're gonna color your zeros. And then down here it says glue 0 sheep. So how many sheeps would I glue? 0. Oh my goodness, wait till your mom or dad sees this. They're gonna think that's hilarious. And then it says draw 0 objects. How easy was that? Guess what? You're done with your math paper. Because it's blank, 0, nothing, nada, nilch. Isn't that awesome? So easy. That one's kind of silly, but we're trying to be silly just so our brains remember that 0 means nothing. Zip, nothing, okay? So that's our number 0. And then really quick before you go do your sensory tub, we're also gonna talk about, we're gonna learn some 3D shapes, okay? And that means 3-dimensional. So that means they're a solid shape. We learned about our squares and our hexagons and our circles, okay? These are all flat shapes, okay? These are the ones that we learned last month. So let me show you the difference. Maybe I can even clip them up here. I wonder if it'll let me clip them. Oh, see, look at that. because these are flat, let me grab another guy really quick. Because these are flat shapes, these are two-dimensional shapes, they can be clipped up to my board. Look at this. So I have a square, a circle, and a triangle, okay? But they're flat. But watch this. Let me show you something else. I also have, in my bag of shapes, let me dump out this bag of shapes. Look at this. I also have a sphere. Look at this. See? It's not flat. I cannot squish it. Kind of looks like a ball, right? This circle is two-dimensional. It is flat. I can squish it. But this one, I can't. It is round, 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 just like a ball. Okay, so this is called a sphere. All right, then we also have a cylinder. It is not flat. Look at, I can't squish it down. All right, this is a solid shape. This is three-dimensional. This is a sphere. We are also going to be learning about a cube, just like how this square is flat. This cube is not. You see that? Kind of looks like a box. So that's a cube. Then we also have, where did he go? Oh, he was hiding. There he is. We also have a cone. All right, do you see that? It's not flat. This triangle is flat. See how he squishes? I can't squish this guy. Okay, that is a cone. All right. Now today, the one, or this whole week, the one that we're gonna kind of talk about and think about is our cube. The one that looks like a box. Oh, let me see, you got stuck in my bag. Here's another one. So like if you've ever played with blocks, maybe you have some blocks at your house, these are cubes. Or if you have maybe a present is in the shape of a box, right? That's a cube. Let me show you what else. Look at this. Here's my cube card. Maybe a building block, a math block. We have that cube look. Ta-da! Or maybe a box you get in the mail. I really like Amazon boxes or Target boxes. I bet your mom does too, right? So those are all cubes. And we'll talk more about cubes this week. But you might also, with your mama or your daddy or your nana or your baba or whoever you're with today, I gave them some 3D shapes, those solid shapes, like little game that you can play, okay? So you could do that with them as well. And then tomorrow we'll do some more talking about it, okay? And I also have a shapes silly song that I want you to go do, okay? So we're gonna take a little break here. You're gonna go talk about maybe your 3D and 2D shapes. 2D are flat, 3D are solid. Go do your silly song and your silly zero paper. That's so easy. And we also have, hopefully your adult has together some leaves for you, and we're gonna do a leaf cutting century tub where all you're gonna do is cut a bunch of leaves. Or maybe they'll send you outside with some scissors and you can sit and just cut up a bunch of leaves and get those strong scissor muscles, okay? So we're gonna take our last little break, and when you come back, we're gonna do a story and an art project, and we'll be done, okay? Hit pause. Welcome back. Okay, so this is in November. Our holiday is Thanksgiving, and we get to learn about turkeys, okay? So this is, have you heard a turkey is a bird? How can you tell if an animal is a bird? Look at these pictures. All right, this one says, turkeys have a beak. All birds have a beak. You see that? Turkeys have wings. All birds have wings. Turkeys have feathers. All birds have feathers. Ooh, those are pretty. Look at that. Turkeys hatch from eggs. All birds hatch from eggs. They're so cute. Turkeys have a waddle and a snood. Not all birds have a wattle and a snoot. They're kind of a unique looking bird. Do you see that? Oh, interesting. And then it says move like a turkey. Okay, can you flap your wings? Can you scratch the ground with your foot like this? And can you make your call? Gobble, 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 gobble. And I have another silly one I'll add for your adult, your mom or dad or whoever you're with today. They can show it to you about turkeys, and it's a silly dance. You guys are gonna love it. But our last thing for the day is you get to make your name headband. So you can do this with your adult, and you're just going to color your leaves and color your headband. And then on each leaf, you're going to write your name. So I'm gonna write Olivia's name. So we spell hers O-L-I-V-I-A, Olivia. So then we're gonna cut these out, and then we'll glue them on our headband piece. And then you'll use a little bit of the extra paper so that it can go around, maybe some construction paper so it fits around your head. But then you'll have a cute little name fall leaf headband. And something to think about is, in the fall, we kind of have fall colors. So like red and orange and yellow and green and brown. So maybe when you're coloring, you might want to think about that. Like maybe we'll have Olivia color her leaves all those beautiful fall colors, okay? So that's all we have for today. Easy peasy. I know that was a lot for your brain. This was kind of a longer school lesson because we're learning a little bit more now, okay? But I will see you tomorrow, and I can't wait to see what you make, okay? Send me a picture of your cute name headbands. I'd love to see it, okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.